Go ahead and start, and I'll throw it in there.
All right. Good morning, everyone, and happy Father's Day. Welcome to Merkaba Temple. Whether you're joining us on Zoom, YouTube, or watching sometime in the future, we are grateful you are here. Merkaba Temple is an interspiritual sanctuary where all paths are welcome and where we gather each week to remember what is most essential. We're glad you have chosen to spend this time with us today.
And today we are coming to you live from the new Archer Shaw Temple location in Paso Ancho. It's a beautiful mountain pass in Puerto Vallarta, about 10 minutes up from the Zona Romantica on the river, the Rio Quale. Now, something interesting about this little valley is there's one cell phone tower, not very good electricity when it rains, and it's raining today. So we have had intermittent power outages that are happening, and we are plugged into generator batteries and all that jazz. However, what we did discover was that when our cellular internet modem goes down, even though it's plugged into a generator, the cell phone tower is not. And so it kind of cuts us off from everything. And so there is a possibility that that might happen during the service. However, we have our incredible Horizon Council here, Roy and Jacob, who are going to take over for us until we can join back in again. We are getting some Starlink satellite internet coming soon, so hopefully next time we see you, we'll have that all set up. Anyway, if this is your first time joining us, a special welcome to you. Today is Father's Day, and for some, that brings gratitude, for others, grief, and for many, a mixture of both. Wherever you find yourself this morning, know that there is room for your experience here. You don't need to be anywhere other than exactly where you are.
Today's teaching is called The Father Who Holds the Sky, Reclaiming the Divine Masculine Beyond Patriarchy. So together, we will explore a deeper understanding of the masculine, not as domination or control, but as presence, awareness, witness, and love. We'll meditate together, we'll chant together, and we will reflect together.
So let's arrive. Take a breath. And release. Feel the ground beneath you and allow yourself to settle into this moment. We're grateful that you're here.
So we begin each service with the Adi mantra. This sacred mantra from the Kundalini yoga tradition helps us transition from the activity of everyday life into the awareness of spiritual practice. It is the very tuning in, a way of remembering, a way of connecting with the wisdom that lives within each of us. The mantra is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, which is loosely translated to I bow to the infinite divine wisdom within and without. We'll take 3 deep breaths, and on the 4th breath, we will sing Ong Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. If you know it, sing with us. If not, simply listen, breathe, and receive. We begin by rubbing our hands together, activating the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Bringing the hands to the heart center, taking a deep breath in. And release. Once again, deep breath in. And release. Deep breath in. And release. Receive the breath to begin. Om Om
divine light in us, through us, and as us. As we gather together here on Father's Day, we take a moment to arrive in this breath, to arrive in this body, to arrive in this moment. Today, we honor every path that brought us here, the paths marked by gratitude, the paths marked by loss, by joy, by longing. We bring all of it into this sacred space. And we remember that beneath every story, beneath every role, beneath every experience, there is something deeper, a presence that remains, an awareness that witnesses, a stillness that holds. Today, may we open ourselves up to the Father who holds the sky, the sacred witness that never abandons, the awareness that remains present through every season of life, the presence that does not turn away from joy, the presence that does not turn away from grief, and the presence that does not turn away from us. May we remember the strength of stillness. May we remember the wisdom of presence. And may we remember that true power is not found in domination, but in awareness. Not in control, but in love. Not in certainty, but in the willingness to remain. May this service support our awakening, support our remembrance, and may it help us recognize the divine light within ourselves, within one another, and within all life.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om. Amen. Aho, Ashe, and so it is. Our mantra today is Soham Shivoham. The translation is I am that. I am Shiva. Not Shiva as something distant, not Shiva as something outside of us, but Shiva as awareness itself. The sacred witness, the stillness beneath every thought, the presence that remains through every season of life. And that makes this mantra especially beautiful for today's service, because today's teaching invites us to explore a different understanding of the masculine. Not as domination, not as control, not as authority, but as simple presence, as awareness, as the capacity to remain.
So as we chant together today, allow the mantra to become a remembrance of the awareness that witnesses, a remembrance of the presence that remains, and a remembrance of the divine light that lives within all things. With every repetition, allow yourself to settle a little more deeply into stillness, a little more deeply into presence, a little more deeply into awareness.
If you know the mantra, sing with us. If not, simply listen, breathe, and receive.
Here we go.
Soham Shivoham 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 Soham Shivoham.
Beautiful. Just take a nice slow breath in and release. Soham Shivoham, a remembrance of the awareness that is always here. The witness that remains through every season of life. Each week at Merkaba Temple, we share a short channel transmission inspired by our beloved Guru Nityananda, not as doctrine, not as something to believe, but as contemplation, as an invitation to listen a little more deeply. Jacob will now share today's Guru's transmission. Jacob.
Thank you, brothers. Beloved ones, the sky does not struggle to hold the clouds. The ocean does not struggle to hold the waves. Awareness does not struggle to hold experience.
And there it went.
Oh no, the battery pack died. So go plug the extension cord into the wall. And that's gonna take a minute to start up, but we'll be back. We'll see where they are when we get back. Shit.
Frustrating.
Oh,
Return there. Trust what is revealed there. You are not separate from the awareness you seek. You are not separate from the presence you seek. You are not separate from the light you seek. The witness is already here. The self is already here. The divine is already here. Remember and remain. Om Guru Om. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru. We survived the power outage real quickly. That was amazing. Thank you very much, Jacob.
Thank you, brother.
All right. The sky does not struggle to hold the clouds. What a beautiful reminder.
whoa.
So much of our suffering comes from believing we must control every experience, every emotion, every outcome, every season of life. And yet the witness simply remains open, present, and aware. Today's teaching invites us into that recognition, and music has a way of helping us move beyond concepts and into direct experience, beyond understanding, into feeling, presence, and into the heart. So as Roy shares today's musical offering, allow yourself to rest for a few moments in that awareness. There's nothing to figure out, nothing to become, just simply listen and receive. Roy, the temple is yours.
Thank you, Aeon. It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl and settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. But take your time, think a lot. Why, think of everything you've got, for you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. How can I try to explain? When I do, he turns away again. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. Oh. It's not time to make a change. Just sit down, take it slowly. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl and settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. All the times that I cried, keeping all the things I knew inside. It is hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they were right, I'd agree, but it's them, they know, not me. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go.
Incredible. I absolutely love that song. Great job, Royce. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Today's service invites us into a deeper exploration of the divine masculine. Again, not as domination or control, but as simple presence, as awareness, as the capacity to remain. Christopher's teaching this morning is called The Father Who Holds the Sky, Reclaiming the Divine Masculine Beyond Patriarchy. Christopher, the floor is yours.
Thank you, my love. Oh, it seemed like you just maybe move the laptop over.
Yeah,
No?
scoot, man, whichever works.
New digs. It's getting comfortable. Yeah, Ella's right behind me. Okay. I got a doggy right here. There we go. This works just fine. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Father's Day again to all of you fathers out there. All right. Welcome to those who are joining us live here on Zoom or those watching the replay. We are super excited that you are here with us today at our new home here. Let's give you a little preview. This is the new location of Archer Shaw Temple in the mountains, River Pass, Puerto Vallarta. We're so blessed to be here. All right. So, Shiva, we like to talk about Shiva here. Shiva does not rule the world. Shiva witnesses it. And in witnessing, it becomes real. So Father's Day is a complicated holiday. For some of you today, it's tender and sweet, full of memory and gratitude. For others, today is a minefield, grief, anger, a particular kind of loneliness that doesn't have a clean name. Some of you are performing okayness right now. Some of you logged into this service because you didn't know where else to take what this day brings up in you. Because we are not here today to sentimentalize fatherhood. We are here to reclaim something older than Father's Day, older than Father's Day cards, older than patriarchy, older than every human father who tried and failed and wounded and loved imperfectly. We are here to talk about the divine masculine, what it actually is, what it was always meant to be, and why the world is desperately starving for it now. So let's name the wound first. The masculine has a reputation problem, and honestly, it earned it. Centuries of domination, control dressed as protection, emotional absence dressed as strength. Fathers who ruled households like small empires, gods imagined as cosmic authoritarians keeping score, demanding obedience and withholding love until it was merited. Most of us received a distorted image of the masculine from our fathers, from our churches, from our culture, and then without realizing it, we projected that distortion onto the divine itself. We made God in our wounded father's image. In Kashmir Shaivism, there is a concept called Anavamala, the primal contraction. It is the forgetting of our own infinite nature, the collapse of boundless consciousness into something small, frightened, and grasping. So when a man has never been initiated into his own depth, when he has never been witnessed in his wholeness, he leads from that contraction. He controls because he is afraid. He dominates because he has never learned to simply be. He is absent because presence requires a self he was never given permission to find. Your father, if he failed you from that place, not because the masculine is broken, but because he never met his own. That is not the truth of the masculine. That is the wound wearing its mask. So what is the truth? Well, let's look to Shiva. Not Shiva as a deity requiring your belief, but Shiva as the most ancient archetype we have of what the masculine principle actually is at its source. Shiva, seated in samadhi on Mount Kailash, eyes half closed, absolutely still, on top of this mountain. Many of you have seen the pictures, the paintings, the depictions. The entire cosmos arising and dissolving around him. And Shiva, he doesn't flinch. He's not fixing anything. He's not managing anything. He's not performing strength or demanding worship or asserting authority. He is simply present, aware. The unshakable ground beneath every arising and passing thing. This is what the masculine is at its core. Not a force that controls or holds, but a presence. Presence. Not a power that dominates, but an awareness that witnesses. The sky does not try to contain what moves through it. It simply is. Vast enough, still enough, that everything has room to be exactly what it is. So that is the father energy the world is starving for. Not the father with all the answers, but the father who can sit with you in the not knowing without needing to make it better, fix it faster, or look away. And I love my dad for this. My dad is here with us today. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you. My dad never tried to fix me. And he never looked away. But he held the sacred space for me to move through and experience what I needed to do. And I'm grateful, Dad. Thank you, Father. So think for a moment of the hardest thing you have ever lived through. The diagnosis, the divorce, the relapse, the death, the betrayal, the night you didn't know how you were going to make it until the morning. What if the deepest expression of the divine masculine was not a voice telling you what to do? What if it was the presence that never left? The awareness that remained when everything else was falling apart? The silent witness that sat beside you in the dark and refused to abandon you? There is a story in the Christian tradition. You may know it as the parable of the prodigal son. So a young man demands his inheritance. He squanders it and returns home broken and ashamed, rehearsing his apology the whole long walk home. And the text says this: while he was still a great way off, his father saw him and ran. Not waited with crossed arms, not prepared a speech about consequences, but ran. That image is one of the most radical depictions of the divine masculine in any tradition. A father who has been watching the road, who recognizes his child at a distance, who does not make the child complete the walk of shame, but who closes the distance himself. This is recognition, the knowing that precedes explanation. In Shaivism, pratyabhyana is the moment consciousness recognizes itself. I am that. I have always been that. The father in this story does not love the son because the son earned it. He loves him because recognition does not simply require a reason. He simply sees, and seeing is enough. This is the father that was always available to you, even when the human one was not. For the men in this community, I want to speak directly to you for a moment. You are carrying an inheritance. Some of it is beautiful. Some of it is broken. Many of you were handed a definition of strength that had very little to do with actual strength and everything to do with suppression. Don't feel too much. Don't need too much. Handle it. Be useful. Be solid. Don't let them see you shake or cry. And so you learn to perform the masculine rather than inhabit it. And the invitation today, on Father's Day of all days, is to come home to your own depth. The stillness of Shiva is not a spiritual achievement you have to earn. It is the ground of your own awareness, available right now. Beneath every role you play, beneath every wound you carry. You do not have to become something. You are remembering something. The capacity to witness without flinching. To hold a space without needing to control the outcome. And to remain present when everything in you wants to flee. That is already in you. It has always been in you. It is what you are beneath the performance. And for everyone here who lost a father, never had one, or had one who left damage where love was supposed to be, the archetype was never dependent on the human vessel. The true father, the divine masculine in its fullness, has never been absent, has never been withheld, has never required you to become smaller so it could feel larger. It is as close as your own awareness, as present as the witnessing that is happening right now, behind your eyes, beneath your thoughts, within this every moment. You are not abandoned by the masculine. You are abandoned by a man who had abandoned himself, and those are not the same thing. Every time you sit in meditation and watch the breath without chasing it, you are practicing the father principle. Every time you repeat a mantra and return to awareness, you are practicing the father principle. Every time you stay present with grief instead of running from it, you're practicing the father principle. Every time you remain with fear, uncertainty, longing, or heartbreak, and refuse to abandon yourself, you are practicing the Father principle. Every time you choose awareness over reactivity, presence over performance, truth over distraction, you are learning to hold the sky. This is why spiritual practice matters. Not because it makes you more spiritual, but because it teaches you how to remain. And remaining is love. This is what Merkaba Temple exists to hold, the full spectrum of the divine, from Shakti to Shiva, moment and stillness, the mother who births, the father who witnesses, not in opposition, but in union. The world does not need more dominance dressed as strength. It needs the masculine that can hold the sky, vast, still, and unshakable, present enough that life itself can unfold within it. May you know that Father today. May you discover that presence within yourself. And may you become that presence for the people entrusted to your care. And may you remember you were never broken. You were only unseen. And what is seen in love begins to remember itself. Shiva does not rule the world. He witnesses it. And in witnessing, it becomes real. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Guru Om. Amen. Aho. Ashe. And so it is. And Aeon will now lead us in a guided meditation to embody the teaching.
Thank you. All right, everyone. Again, happy Father's Day. All right, if it feels comfortable, gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. And exhale. Again, breathing in. And breathing out. One more time, deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow yourself to settle into this moment. Notice the support beneath your body, the support of gravity, the contact of the chair beneath you. And notice the rhythm of your breath. The air as it moves in and out. Noticing the simple fact that you are here. There's nothing to fix, nothing to figure out, nothing to become. Just this moment, this breath, this awareness. Now bring to mind the image from today's teaching. A vast, open sky. Spacious. Still. Unmoving. Clouds pass through the sky, yet the sky remains. Weather moves through the sky, and still the sky remains. Day becomes night. Night becomes day. and the sky remains. In the same way, thoughts move through awareness. Awareness remains. Emotions move through awareness. Awareness remains. Experiences come, experiences go, yet awareness remains. For the next few moments, simply rest as that awareness, not chasing thoughts, not resisting thoughts, simply noticing, simply witnessing, simply allowing. Notice what it feels like to let this moment be exactly as it is. Nothing missing, nothing extra. Just this. Just here. Just now. Take a slow breath in and exhale. Again, breathing in and breathing out. As you prepare to return, carry this remembrance with you. The witness remains. The presence remains. The sky remains. Available in every breath, in every moment, exactly where you are. Taking one final deep breath in and exhale. And when you are ready, gently open your eyes and come back to this space. Welcome back, family. Christopher will now lead us in today's offering moment. Just here. There we go.
There we go. Here. Shiva in the middle here. Shiva and Ella. Oh, thanks
There we
for
go.
skipping me over. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Alrighty, before we move into announcements, we'd like to take a moment for sacred exchange. If Merkaba Temple has supported your spiritual journey, if these weekly gatherings have helped you to reconnect with yourself, with community, or something even greater, we invite you to support this work. Your generosity helps make these weekly services, meditations, teachings, music, and community gatherings possible. You can support us at merkabatemple.com/donate or via Venmo at Merkaba Temple, all one word. Take out your phone, open up Venmo, type in Merkaba Temple, all one word. To all who give, serve, pray, and participate in our community, we are so grateful for you.
Thank you. Before we close today, we have two quick announcements. Our next free webinar entitled The Future of Addiction Recovery, Psychedelics, Spirituality, and Lasting Change will be offered this coming Wednesday at 10 Pacific Daylight Time. 11 Mountain Time, 12 Central Time, 1 Eastern Daylight Time. So register for free. The link can be found in the chat.
Yeah, that's a little confusing. So for those of you that are not in the USA, it is at 11 Central Standard Time. But if you're in the USA, it would be 12 Central Daylight Time.
Easiest way to remember is 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Eastern Daylight Time. And then do the math.
That doesn't work for me, but like whatever works for you, you'll have to figure that out. Yeah. Do you know what time zone you're in?
Right now?
Yeah.
Central Standard Time.
Oh, he does, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Second, our next Merkaba Retreat signature group immersion will take place in Colorado. We would love to come to Colorado in August, but we can only do that if you join us. So this intimate 7-day experience is designed for those seeking a deep rest, clarity, personal transformation, spiritual practice, and meaningful connection. So if you've been feeling called to step away from the noise of everyday life and reconnect with what matters most, we invite you to schedule a conversation with us. Space is limited, so please schedule a complimentary call with us today, archershaw.guru/book online.
So let's take another breath together and gently return to stillness as we close in prayer. Divine light, in us, through us, and as us, we give thanks for this time together, for this community, these teachings, these moments of remembrance. On this Father's Day, may we remember the presence that remains through every season of our lives, the awareness that witnesses, the love that holds, and the stillness that never leaves us. May we carry that remembrance into the week ahead. May we meet ourselves with compassion. May we meet others with understanding. And may we move through this world with greater presence, integrity, courage, and love. And when life becomes uncertain, may we remember the sky, vast, open, and steady, holding it all. May we remember the same presence within ourselves. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om, Amen, Aho,
Ashe.
Ashe. And so it is.
All right, everyone, let's seal today's service by singing The Longtime Sun, followed by Satnam. The words can be found in the chat.
May the long time sun
Shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May your long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. May your long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Hands together, everybody.
Satnam.
Nam. Truth is our identity. Sat. Nam.
One more time.
Sat. Nam.
Satnam, everyone. Satnam.
Gopala Jaya Jaya.
All right.
Oh, beloved ones, thank you for being here today. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your openness. And thank you for being a part of this growing temple community. As you move back into your day, we invite you to carry something simple with you. Take moments to pause. Take moments to breathe. Take moments to remember. Remember the witness. Remember the presence. Remember the awareness that remains through every season of uncertainty. When emotions feel strong, when the world feels noisy, remember the sky. Vast enough to hold every cloud, steady enough to hold every storm, and open enough to hold every season. The same presence lives within you. Thank you to our Horizon Council. Thank you to Roy for today's beautiful musical offering. And thank you to each of you for helping create this sacred space together. If you have a few minutes, stay for fellowship and conversation. We would love to connect with you. So, walk in light, walk in love, and remember, we are all one. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om, Amen, Aho, Ashe, and so it is.